Today, we're gonna take your 4th Gen 4Runner steering wheel from this to this. So your first step in this process is going to be to pop your hood. You're then going to take your negative terminal off, followed by your positive terminal. That's going to be a 10mm bolt, and you're just going to let the system drain for about 10 to 15 minutes, just to allow us to be safe with that airbag. Okay, so then you're going to have tabs right here. Same on the other side. You're going to want to pry those out with an orange plastic pry tool, just like so. Just like that. So next you're going to grab a T25 and a ratchet or an impact and take out these two little screws right here. You're just going to loosen them and then the whole assembly will come out. So at a certain point they won't want to loosen anymore. You'll just want to pull them out with your fingers.
You can then remove the same screw on the other side of the steering wheel. After that, you'll be able to tilt the airbag towards you very carefully as the wires are still connected. You'll then see an orange connector and a black connector with 2 yellow tabs on the top. You'll want to use a pry tool to pry these upwards, and then you can pull the connectors off. You'll then have a smaller negative terminal at the bottom of the steering wheel that you'll want to pull off as well. Then after you disconnect your airbag, you can set it to the side facing upwards. After that, you'll want to remove this connector right here. Then pull these wires out of the way so that you can access the steering wheel nut in the center here. You can then take your socket material and take that nut off.
And remove it just like so. Now I'm going to reinstall the nut, just 1 or 2 threads, just because I am going to wiggle this wheel off pretty hard. This car does have quite a few miles on it, so it's going to be on there pretty good, but I don't want it slashing back in my face. Now you're ready to pull your wheel off slowly. You're just going to want to make sure these connectors feed through cleanly as you're pulling the wheel out. Now you're ready to transfer your electronics. Okay, so we're going to start undoing all these screws right here. As you can see, some of them go to the cruise control lever back here. Some of them go to this plastic piece, some of them go to the volume and track controls, and then this black plastic piece right here. So we're going to take all those out and set them to the side and keep them in relatively the same order that we take. So now we're going to take our cruise control mechanism and pull it out just like so. And then your volume and track controls right here, after you get that one screw out, is just going to be held in by some clips. You just pull firmly and they come right out. Now you can take these electronics and transfer them over to your wheel. Now before we screw those in, we're going to want to take this side out as well. It comes out the exact same way. Just pull it firmly and those clips pop out. Now to worry about this back piece, this should just push out as there are plastic clips down here holding it in. You should be able to see them right here and right here, holding onto that little arm of the steering wheel there and right there. So all you do is force those apart and this back piece comes off. Now you can take this off. So now we're going to do this in reverse order. We're going to take this, put it behind here, get those clips on by just pushing down, just like that, and they'll soft clasp into place. Now we can grab our electronics right here, and you'll feed this through the back just like so, and align it with those 2 screw holes right there, which then you can start hand tightening in your screws for it. Now you can put your volume and track controls over here, align those little pin clips right here, and just push down just like so. Then you can install the screw up here that holds it. Now again, I'm just hand tightening these screws before anything, just so I make sure everything lines up properly before we go and tighten them all down. And you'll hand tighten it down just like that. Now we can go on to our other side and install a plastic piece with those 2 push clips. Align that top one just like so. You can install this screw right here. Now finally your back 2 screws to hold this plastic plate on. Now you can go ahead and tighten down all of your screws. And now we're ready to reinstall our wheel in the 4Runner. So now you can go ahead and feed those airbag wires through that top little gap right there. And then as straight as you can, put that on your steering wheel splines. And then you can get your track controls and plug them into your clock spring, just like so. Finally, you'll be able to put that nut back on once your steering wheel is straight. Just confirm alignment with the wheels and your steering wheel, and you can begin to tighten that down. Then you can tighten that all the way down. Next, you'll grab your airbag and just do everything in reverse order. First, you'll put that negative terminal on just like so. Then you can put your black pin in, and then put your orange pin in. And make sure those yellow connectors are locked all the way down. You can press it firmly in place. You should hear two little independent clips. Then you can go ahead and tighten these bolts down here once again. Now you can reinstall your clips on either side of the steering wheel. Then you can put your battery terminals back on the car. Okay, so your next and final step will be to reconnect the battery. You're gonna wanna start with your positive, and then you'll put the negative on, and then you should be good to go. And just like that, that wraps up the install. This is a great upgrade for your 4th Gen. If you wanna get one now, they're available on 4runnerlifestyle.com. The link is in the description. We think it looks great. Tell us what you think in the comments. We'll see you on the next.